Hello everyone, I want to welcome y'all back to the channel. My name is Todd and it's time to get cooking again. So one of my guilty pleasures is au gratin potatoes, and normally the go-to is a box. So I decided that today I'm going to make that from scratch. So let's get cooking and let's get our ingredients together. For our au gratin potatoes, we're going to need white potatoes, onion, salted butter, flour, milk, cheddar cheese, grated Parmesan cheese, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper. So let's get over to the stove and get started. So we have melted our butter over a medium-high heat, and we're going to slowly whisk in our flour with this. And now we're going to add in some of our milk. And we're going to get this all mixed up and make sure there are no lumps. And we're going to continue doing this till we've got all our milk and flour incorporated and that there are no lumps. So I'm going to continue doing that, and we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so we've got all our flour and milk and butter incorporated. This has got a nice consistency like a gravy. So to this, we're going to go ahead and add in our salt and pepper and garlic and give that a good whisk. And we're going to slowly start adding in our cheese. Whisk that in. And if you find that it's getting a little too thick, you can always add a little more milk to it. Yeah, we're going to have to add a little milk because it's getting pretty thick now. Let's go ahead and get the rest of our cheese up in here. Add in, say about a quarter cup to start. Have to switch hands here for a bit. Yeah. And a little more. Because we want it kind of like a light, thin gravy, because this is going to have to seep through all the, and here I am making a mess, all the layers of potatoes. and it will also thicken up more when we've got this in the oven. And let's get there. Let this sit for just a bit. Clean up my mess. Just a little bit more. Yep, that should just about do it. There we go. That's the thick consistency that we want. Make sure we got enough seasoning in this. Yeah. So we're going to let this simmer for a bit, and then we're going to move on to getting our potatoes ready. Okay, so we have our potatoes, which we have washed, and we are going to slice these on a mandolin to be about 1/8 of an inch thick. And need to be very careful with this thing. And this is the thickness that we want to get. So I'm going to continue slicing up my potatoes. And once that's all done, we'll move on. Okay, so we have our potatoes all sliced up. So now we are going to do the same thing with our onion. Cut it to about 1/8 of an inch thick. And we're only using half an onion. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we are going to cut these in half. So now let's get on to building our au gratin potatoes. All right, so we've got us a 9x5 baking dish, and we're going to spray this with some cooking spray, and then we're going to layer our potatoes. There we go. And then we're going to layer over some of our onions. And then we're going to put some of our sauce over this. And then we're going to continue building our layers. So once we get this ready for the oven, I'll be right back. All right, so we've got our au gratin potatoes all layered up with our potatoes, our onions, and our cheese. Now we are going to cover this in foil, and this is going to go into a 375-degree oven for 45 minutes. And then after 45 minutes, we're going to top it with some more cheese. All right, so this has been going for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. So we're going to remove the foil. Be careful because this is very hot. Ooh. All right, so now, ouch. We're going to take some more cheese and sprinkle this across the top. And then we're going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on top. All right, this is going to go back into the oven for an additional 15 minutes. All right, so this has been baking for an additional 15-20 minutes. So now we're going to let this set for another 15 to firm up some. All right, so this has been resting for 15 minutes. Up a slice or serving. Put this over here. Oh my God, this looks so good. All right, this is a perfect side for chicken. Really goes well with anything. So I hope you enjoyed the video. New videos are posted every Tuesday at 4 p.m. And until next time, enjoy. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.